so welcome again to my channel. My name is KARENPO, and we're now continue on to the Wings album, which is the first solo song, which sung by Jungkook, is the Begin, which actually it's timely also to call it Begin. And as I've said last video, the why is Jungkook is the first one in this series to have their solo. Is it on the story of the Blood, Sweat and Tears? You can see that Jungkook is the one who is the youngest and also been easily manipulated, and also from the word manipulate, it's just not really literally manipulated of the what's it called, just it's in the story itself, of the temptation, the darkness within. It's just so easily that they can control and manipulated the what it shows on that music video. So let's go with the short film first, and we go on and tell you about more of the music and the dance after that one. But to tell you the truth, there's a lot of things going on with the short film, because the short film was actually released as a teaser through the album. So this is before they released the intro, which is the Boy Meets Evil. So it is so like at that time of BTS releasing this kind of content, it's just so fresh and I love it. Even now it does have, as I said, it's just so that what's the timeless, that's the word that I've said. It's just so timeless that even the song is 6 years ago, it's still so beautiful, so done, and you can see it from the content they've done, the meaning and the lyrics of the song, which is how the song will last, as I've said, because the only thing that the music will last longer if there's a lot of people listening to it and constantly listening to it and remembering it. That's the only presence of a music. And at the same time, as an artist, is the core of an artist is the fans. So that's why you have to really protect that one if you want to secure of having a successful career as an artist. That's what is a general term. So let's not further ado, because I'm not sure if it will take an hour, because the last time I've seen it's more than an hour. So it's like I want to keep it short for you guys, summarizing everything. But as you see in the symbols and the way they portray the music videos, so it's really intriguing. It's just so you need to really look at it. So that's why. So now let's let's go on through the video. Let's go. Big hit. I missed this.
The rhythms of day and night. Two
So
different words coming from two
so the
opposite
novel
poles
that
mingled
RM
during this
reference on
time.
this one continues on throughout the music. And the first one, which is Begin, and this actually is on the beat. And Jungkook is the one who whistling that one. He can do that one. If you don't know about it, he can. He done that one on DNA also. See, there's a since Jungkook is lying on, he and also like troubled. That's why also representing Sugar's, the one that you seen on that one part. Let's just go back. Having that one is the piano itself is actually connected to Sugar. As I've said, why Sugar and Jungkook is connected, as we go back to the youth, which is the HYYH, as you know, the connection of Sugar and Jungkook. What is actually also timely on this one is how their personality at par. As we all know, the personality of the boys, they're both introvert, and the like the bond between them is different from other members, but there's just something about Jungkook and Suga that click. Like, I'm not sure, really sure, but I think, as I've said, Jungkook has been raised by the BTS members, and like this, the personality of each members is gone through Jungkook, and he also confirmed on that one in their earliest videos, interviews, So that's why. So going back on this one, it actually, as they released on this one, initiating you the what you call this, the connection of the run, which is the the era of the most beautiful moments in life, and the Wings era. So that's why they just trying to tell you that it's connected. That's what I want to tell you. So continue on. Why it is so scary. I don't like even now that I know what is coming, it still gives off the scary vibe, which actually needed to really tells you the theme of the album itself. So that's why, let me just lower the volume because I couldn't, like, it's still haunt me. You see, there's a birth on that one, since I told you to please check out all the paintings of the symbols that shows in the music videos. And is also reusing on that. They use their resources on every other videos. So this also represents the bird, which tells you the state of the members that are in. It's like they're in a there are birds that lock up in a cage. So that's why it is so beautifully, also why is the album called Wings, is the process of growth. So as I've said on that one, and it's breaking as a glass, it is also symbolizes that they are caged and also what you call trapped. And Jungkook of eyes portrayed on this one, because I believe that the way to really look into a person's soul is through his eyes. It's been also referenced from many movie series and every other, uh what you call this, a every other, explained on this concept. So that's why you look in there, they portray, like they captures Jungkook's eyes on this one. So that's why it is so. And with this thing also, it symbolizes the innocence of Jungkook is about to, the darkness of also consume that innocence of Jungkook. That's why it is. And as Jungkook woken up from that, you know, event, I love how the bird is also on his shirt, symbolizing, and I don't know what's the meaning of that even up till now. But I think I've seen this one in other theories that they have on. If you check out on their YouTubes, there's a lot of theories that they've given by armies. So they've translated this one that I'm not sure how it is, but I think so. Well, I'm not sure, but I think so. As I remember, that this is part of the lyrics of the song or a concept of the song itself. So, as I've said earlier, Jungkook, I love how it is that he has the bird on his shirt, symbolizing that he's also a bird. That's what I thought. So going back on that one is as Jungkook have the first line of the song. I'm not sure how. The first lyrics, as I remember, is telling the story, his story, how he started on this journey, the dream that they're the how he became an artist, decided on this one. This is the journey on this one. So he have, I think so, that part of the in the first verse of the song, and gives you a sneak peek of the melody of the song. But it's so distorted of they distorted the music in this video, so that you've also feel the feeling of the conflict and also the distortment of Jungkook's mind and heart on this part, and this picture, I've seen this one, I forget. Where do you see that picture again? I'm not really sure, but I know it will come again. That picture with the blood. It's like a really a scary story. They picture it like that one, a very scary vibe. And the thing is, as Jungkook, this one, really portrays. They really portray similar to Jungkook's, personality. He has like his what you call this, the youngest, and also is a great painter, and that's why there's a painting in front of him. At the same time, there's a pictures. I'm not sure if it's pictures, but it looks like a picture or a painting hanging in there, because it's photography is one of Jungkook's favorite thing to do. So that's why I think so. And the so rain is like symbolizing also this one is how the what you call this, how like, well, the rain comes a different, like, I'm not sure how to connect on that one, but rain has a lot of symbolism. It's either a sadness, or in part of your life, or the joy of the darkness that comes, and what else is like also a signal that there's a the storm itself is like the darkness is going through, like capturing Jungkook. Not sure with the term that I'm using if you can understand that one. So they give off the vibe. So there's a lot of aesthetic on this one. The couch, even the tree behind the, as I've said on that one, even the, I think that's a bulls. There's horns on that one, signifying that darkness, is there. And as Jungkook is painting on this one, it's like he's seeing because he's in the Run BTS universe. No, not BTS universe, not Run BTS universe. It's so confusing with it because it's in the music video of Run and I Need You, so that's why I keep telling it's in the Run. But as Jungkook is also connected to Suga, if you don't know the BTS universe, why they are connected, and why it is showing that Jungkook can see Suga on him on this, and this is actually, this is spoiler alert. I'm not sure if you read the what you call this, the BTS universe, or the novel that they have, is actually Jungkook is the one who can save Suga in the fire, which is why is it fire? Because Suga's in the hotel room trying to burn himself inside of it, because he's the reason why his brother's dead, because I'm not sure how it is, and that's what I know on the universe, the BTS universe. Why Jungkook is, because Jungkook is like really the BTS universe is like there's a time traveling in that one, in a first they can see the future, and the one who can change is that one, as I've said, is the core of the of them, which is Jin. Jin can actually see and change the future as it shows on the BTS universe. It's a spoiler alert if you don't know. But and the thing is, that's why with this one is Jin trying to save his friends. The only that he can't do, like as I've said, like he can't save everyone. So he's just trying to have a dominic effect and having tried to Jungkook save Suga on that hotel room, and that's why I'm gonna explain when it's V's turn. And but the thing is with Jungkook and Suga, that's why there's a part of Jungkook that sees Suga, and that's how also why it is so timely, also connected to their personality. Like they're much similar, and that's why it's so good. It is so, it's just like you, if you look into the things that they are releasing on this concept, it's like you don't know if it's really they intend to do this, like to show on this one connected and everything. But I think so that whoever is managing BTS, even at that time of them, when early days of BTS, has been so magic. Like it is so genius that day. It's like I'm not sure if it's also luck and also like coincidence. Oh, I'm not sure, but it is so good. Even if you look into it now, it's so good. As I've said, BTS Wings era is so timeless. It is. As I said, it is going back to this one, and then the painting has gone through fire as it's connected. So why this one of what it goes an additional information on this one is Jungkook has replicate this one, and as I've said, he's a good, not good. Good is not the quality that he's such an exceptional person that he can do things that practice or that is equal to a great quality. That. So this symbolizing that of what you call this I forgot what it is, because there's a lot of things that you can connect on this one. First is how him as darkness and touch with him, trying to be within him, is like this is like the as he sees himself going through this process of the darkness taking over him. That's why also can be really that one. And this is like as I've said, it's like what he's saying to himself. That's why it is so. That scene. There's a yeah, this one, the red. They reuse this video on the other members as a why is this connected. It is. So why they're showing on this one is like this. And after this one, he find a painting. No, a picture, and that's also you can see it on what you call this on RM's, because as I've said, the connection of RM and Jungkook is as his leader. He's the one who can easily be controlled and manipulated, the youngest, which is Jungkook. And also is Jungkook he's looking up to RM, not just an artist, but as a person, as the reason why Jungkook joined Big Hit. And it's so timely. It is so that that's why it is connected on this one. It is so good. So that's why he pick it up. It's like a message of also of what you call this, a message of danger. The danger is that picture of, and as he keep it within himself, it's like he's also like trying to protect that one, which is the relationship of him and RM. So that's why it is. And as this one, as he keep it, and that one, the showing the wings, is the wings that the darkness, what you call this, have given him, signifying the he's acknowledging the darkness within himself. That's why it is there. And this one is so good because this part shows you that the album, as I've said, the album design itself is also connected to the songs, that is showing that one. See, the circle shows the what you call this, a feather. It's like a bird. As Jungkook, you know why Jungkook is also signifies as a bird? Because Jungkook will be the what you call this, it's like as he is also the not of core. Like every one of the members is important as they are in representing their group, but also symbolizes that Jungkook also is a core that can be what you call this, can be the instrument of good change. So that's why I think so. Well, I'm not sure, but it also signifies that Jungkook is the first process of change, and that's why he's the bird who can easily fly. Like he can, like Jungkook can be easily manipulated and controlled, but he's also, if he recognize the darkness within himself and grow as a person, and he's the one who's flying above and try to build up the other members, as he's like a bird, like more like he fly more than the others, and so that's how he is an instrument of change. Boom! I just thought about it at this time. I really didn't go through that. It was just so that it symbolizes on that one. That's what I thought about this one. And going on this one, they use it as a first step of telling you the process of growth, which is this one, the wings. And check it out, the changes goes through it as you go on through the short films, and that's how I love it. How I love it. Is so beautifully done. It is so. So now we're jumping into the is it's the performance. So I'm not really putting it here, but just want to say the meaning, the lyrics of the song, of the begin itself, and the performance, the meaning and the lyrics of the song, and the music, how it connects, and the music production, which is very important because if you don't know, I follow I forgot the name, is they are a group of musical, what you call this, a classical musicians react to the K is the name of their channel. So they've actually reacted on this part, and then they've said also how it is so beautifully done in musical term, in music production, and they explain it like I can explain the way that they explain it, but it's so musically also well done. And they appreciate BTS having this kind of, because it's a combination of classical, and as it's like they combine the classic and modern times on this album, as they also released the Japanese. I've said the Japanese version of the Wings is they portray the wings, the darkness within yourself, in the process of growth in a modern way in the Japanese version. But in the first album of Wings, they explain it more of a classical, but it's also seems relatable, and they appreciate how it is so artistically made. That's how I love this era. So having on this one, we're just going through it as we go on this one, and the beat of this song is actually I really appreciate, because the if you look into the react to the K what's it called this reaction, is the points that it is so like well done, is they appreciate the pauses and how it is the music portrays what they want you to feel listening this track, and goes also connects on the meaning and the lyrics of the song, just so good. And this begin is actually of when I first hear this one, you know, of backstory of this one. When I first heard this one, I was wearing an one AirPod on my ear. I was like, what is happening? Why the music it's like stopping? It's like that is so mysteriously like confusing for me at that time, because then I appreciate how it is on the AirPods on to of my ears, because it's actually spatial at the time, like it's on my left and the right, which also portrays the feeling of Jungkook when darkness comes in, as I've said on the short film. It's of the it's like a conflict within himself of doing the right and the bad, and it also connects you the theme of the album itself, the Wings, is the conflict in darkness, in the process of of it, So begin started of that one, and as Jungkook sing this one is telling his story up until the start of debut. It's like telling his story, this one. The feelings much more personal. So that's why, as I've said, the battle, the dark, the battles, you have to really face it by yourself, and that's what, as I've said on Sugar's part on Jimin, is trying to have that path for Jimin, and that's why he's also like trying to have that path also for Jungkook, but he's now consumed by it because of RM. So that's why I love how it is so timely that they begin releasing solo songs on the album on Wings. Because when you go through the before the album of Wings, it's like they always been of like a group songs or a vocal song or a rap song. So because the battle of the darkness is usually personal, is it's within yourself. It's like it's also signifying on that one, and this one signifies the growth of them as a musicians or an artist, is how they made it as their own. I love it. And I love the beat, that it's like a combination of trap. I think so. That's the term that they've used. Trap, a pop, and a R&B. Because as it is of this is the time that I think so the pop and EDM is starting to really go on to the market, to the listeners. So that's why it is so interesting to have this track. And this one actually, if they on the process of making this album, shows the growth act straight through the growth of them as an artist, because they are like not really fully in charge of the songs that assigned to them. They have the freedom of expressing of the process of building the song, and also the opinions and comments on this one. So that's how I think so. The Even though that they released this album already as portraying the process of growth, but they've actually have already been grow. They already grow as an artist, because the process takes time. Actually, is a continuous work within yourself. So that's why. And why it is also very Jungkook, as like he can also this track also tells you the work, the hard work of Jungkook as an artist, and showing what he can really do, which is another side of this of him by that time, is how he can keep up with this beat. Is like really, if you can sing that and then dance with the dance step, I tell you, it is so hard. So it's just showing the bit more of the growth of the abilities of Jungkook as an artist. That's why it is so good. It is so magically portrayed on that one. So that's why, it's just this is like a piece of themselves that they lay down, that at that time needed to be let go in order to grow. And that's how like grow process is. You have to really let go to have a change. As I've said, if you really like, what's the term that I've used last video, it's like the more you grasp into something or someone, is more that they let go. And if you let go, it's just the feeling of that one is the lessons and the experience and the growth that you had has different. It's a different side of you that has been let go. And that's what also I think so, as a person, like if you commented a relatable one as in your life experiences, there's just things that sometimes you have to let go so that you grow more as a person. So that's why I'm so not really energetic in this one, because it's just so touching every part of my soul. There comes a time that I'm also in the process of that time, of even though that I'm not like Jungkook, who's an artist, but also at the time it's like I feel like if things get difficult, for like I bubbled up. So that's why, for him is, and the things that also affect you is not how it is hard for yourself, the things happening within yourself, but the people that you see around you also, also is having a hard time. That's how it is so painful. So that's why, yeah, I come to that time of my life. So I think it's also like really relatable, as a person. That's what BTS has been showing throughout their careers, and I think that's what one of their purpose and goals in as an artist, and I love them about it. So, if you have something to say on the track Begin, is please comment down below, because I want to also like know the other perspective of this one, because it's a, what you call this, sometimes You just have to the like the meaning of the song is it's there, but it is actually very hard and painful to really let it out, this kind of things. So that's why please comment down below if you have like some things that I've said that it's not true, or it's not of others see it. Please comment down below. So usually there's a lot of discussion in this one. So right now I don't know what is happening on social media, because I just went through my Twitter account, and there's a lot of things happening, and I'm not sure about the issues. But the thing is, with this one, you can't really get out of this. Like it will always be there, and you can't really do about it. But the only thing that you can do is within yourself. Like you change you, and then there's a domino effect that comes in the community or what. So that's why the only thing that you control in this one is what you do. That's what I'm gonna say. It's what you do. So on this one, actually, also, I'm not sure if it's like is it timely that I'm the only one who chatted the one, because I went through V's live last night, and I'm not sure if it's me who he have answered, but it's just so it flutters my heart too that he answered, because I've chatted there. Please share one TMI that happens today. I'm not sure if he answered that one, but I'm very thankful if he's just, but it's just so time, because I've after that live I couldn't really understand the thing, because that's why I went through Twitter just to see the translation of everything. So that's why I see a lot of issues and the news and everything. And I've seen the translation, and he actually shared one TMI, which is he perm his hair, but he wash it, which is not allowed. So that's why I'm not sure if it's mine, but it flutters my heart. It just makes me go. And this is the perks of of being a fan. So going back, please check it out, my YouTube channel. Also, there's a lot of content on this one. For this week, we're just going back and catching up with BTS, as I've mentioned that I actually started being a fan in 2018, and after that one I just slowly getting all the music of BTS. But in this time, we're actually dissecting, is the word dissecting, of the what BTS have released throughout these years. So we're in the Wings era, and if you're looking for other artists that I've reviewed or reacted, please check it out on my channel. There's a lot of things in there, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. So now this week is a BTS era week, so that's why. And I'll see you again for the next video. Bye bye.